Hey, this is what we got out of Ian. The waters finally came down to where we could get at the surfboards and see what's been damaged and floating. And this the tarp all got ripped up from the wind, and we're just gonna dive into it. But yeah, Ian was about 4 months ago, and we're finally just from the other things getting flooded and ripped up. We're getting back here and picking the boards apart. So we're gonna see what we can pull out of the nooks and crannies and what is fixable. So the tarp is definitely not fixable. It's gone. We need to get this out of the way so we can start picking at the board. Pull that aside. Got some other ones. Oh, this is a board. I guess this one come up on the museum. Neat looking tree. This has got great colors to it. Look at that thing. That'll polish out real nice. Schwer Brothers design and some trees. But these, the Schwer Brothers designs in Mosquito Bays, we're gonna do a whole series on them. That's gonna be a good one. And, got the tree branches going. Dim overlay. Bright yellow. Over the signature mark. Oh, they got all kinds piled up. We're almost getting ready to get the tree branch out of the way. Hollow wave. Let's see how we can get this big old long gun out. Hawaiian gun. We had the Eddie Akai a couple weeks ago on TV, and big perfect wave. This is a Bruce Jones. A lot of people know and like Bruce Jones boards. California. That's got a real cool tail. What's this thing got? We got shingles back here. Tar paper from the storm. Greg Lore. Beautiful board. I think I've ridden that one a couple times. Oceanside. An Oceanside guy. Yeah, a lot of love about those. Tree branches going. So the water level was back this high. There's a canal right here. It's this high. There's a yellow nickel surfboard back there that was over in the corner floating. It was floating up to the top, just ready to release and go spend some time in the canal surf. Let's get these things out of the way. All twisted up. Going back to, I see a Hanson, the Dillinger. Some of you guys might have a Dillinger Hanson board. That's about 4 boards in here. This is Mac Daddy. This is a Daytona. Daytona Pintail. This is a good riding, funky, weird board. And we got a Hanson 3/4 stringer. Looking at. Pretty cool. We're gonna do a whole series on Hanson. I got probably every flavor Hanson you can think of: longboard, shortboard, transition board. Yeah, if you had a Hanson or grown up on a Hanson or want to ask me any questions about them, I got all kinds of different ones. See, here it is. We got to it. There's a big back from the storm out of that nose there, but this is the Dillinger. Let me bring that over to the camera. That's just a cool logo right there. Can you see it with the shadow from the plants? Yeah. Really neat tail on that. Here's another Hanson. Mike Doyle model. He's had all kinds of different shapes and stuff after him. Dark and hard. The Challenger, really nice and clean Challenger. That'll polish out nice too. Woo, these things are twisted up. Okay. That's another ski here. Weber ski. Weberski. Mr. Weberski. Oh, I don't know what angle to go to next. Let's drag this one out. Here's a really neat Weber. And this was this girl that lived in New Smyrna, and she was just a neat little thing and super cool girl. And this was her father's board and stuff, and we swapped and traded, and she actually ended up in a motorcycle accident. And so I got some good memories about her. Wes Lane in the house. This is his one of his touring boards, shaped by Rusty Pomerdorfer, which used to do Cannon surfboards, and then he did his own label. This thing was glowing, fluorescent orange back in the time. Original leash and stuff with it. Nice little groovy logo there. And then we got a acid splash pigment run on it. Start a new line here. What's this thing about? Oh, there's another Hanson, and this is a clean looking board. It's dirty right now, but this thing is super clean. That's gonna polish out nice. We should have a swamp surf off if people get to choose whatever board they want and paddle around in the green algae goo with dodging logs. The event. All right, we got a Bing here, which is kind of cool. It's got some nose damage from the storm, but it's from Australia. It's a neat little Australian flag they got on their laminates. And we got a Bing Sting. This is the real deal of what the Stingers really are. Big wide fat nose, bring it into the Stinger. This is all your flotation, and you had your pivoting maneuverable because it had the stingers that would get your measurements to where you have a thinner tail. That's good in the sunlight right there. That is I believe we're getting at a Greg Knowles, but quite a neat color setup. This is a super light And it is not a Greg Knowles, it's a Hanson super light feather. Yeah. When I bought this board off this guy in Daytona, he wasn't sure if somebody tried to mess it up or cover up something. And I'm like, oh no, yeah, that's what you wanted and stuff. So again, this thing will polish out so nice. Here. It's got a, look at this fin on it, you can't even set it on the tail. Which there's a positive force 4, which we just moved over there. And this is the Surfboards Hawaii, positive force 4. Oh, scattered. Okay, so then we're looking at the Nichols lightning bolt. This one, Dan Nichols shaped. Beautiful. That's actually a gloss and polish pigment dye on that. That's blue on blue. Here's another Nichols one. Now this one, I believe, is the board that came out of Texas, and it's a lightning bolt board, but it made its way to Texas, and it's was in a movie theater, or not a movie theater, a performing arts theater as a prop. And one of my friends that grew up in New Smyrna was out there and said, I found this board in like a theater house. And I'm like, yeah, grab it. Oh yeah. How about that? That is definitely the 70s state-of-the-art airbrushing. Yeah. Got some old Town and Country and bubblegum, Surfboard stickers or limit, or no, the stickers on the bottom. And then this is a quite an interesting Nichols board. Again, this red is polished out real nice. But the Nichols family, which are old Florida crackers and stuff, they used to own a chicken farm, and that's where they started making the boards in Titusville at the chicken farm. So to have a chicken on a board, that's sort of a neat thing. Here's a Nichols board from the 60s. All kinds of debris from roofs and stuff back here, but yeah, pigment dye. Single fin, huge single fin on it, because they were so squirrely, and with all the dome float deck and stuff, and coming down from a longboard to a shortboard, you have to have fin control. Kind of the Nichols inventory down here, so neat board. Knock them over. Got some gouges in the side for the storm. There's a real nice board underneath here that I don't want to damage, so I'm kind of picking at these boards. That's how ding repair gets started. So another Nichols lightning bolt, but we didn't damage the Nichols Hawaii that Dan did all the pigment on this, gloss and polish. This is a really neat board, really neat tail setup on it, and he's done a single fin. So you got a big single fin with these two controller fins, and I've had some team riders ride this, and they all say it's really interesting and cool. Neat board. I'll get to the yellow floater here soon. Yeah, not too much damage. This is a unique board because the laminate says Nichols Brothers, and there was 4 brothers. It says Haleiwa, Hawaii, and New Smyrna Beach on it. Kind of a rare rare laminate. And then, so I'll give you kind of an idea what this board was doing. It was just floating in the floodwaters, and it was like right here, just teetering, ready to go on voyage. So I'll have to check it out and see what kind of injuries it sustained. And here we got long board, and we should be finished on this side of the board today. That is a Campbell surfboard out of California. All right. Yeah. Okay, we'll start picking through some other ones. All right. Well, let's keep picking away at these boards, digging them out from the swamp water debris. This is Positive Force 4, really super cool logo on it. It's got the Volan cloth and a little pig here. We got a Surfboards Australia, and this is the split string. Well, it's not a split stringer, but double stringer on this. Clean design and stuff. Got the 2 stabilizers with some pour it all in the fin box repair. Do what you can to get back out in the water, right? What can we get to next here? This is a massive fin. Ready for this thing coming out? Dick a tree. I don't know what the measurement is on this, but yeah. Classic script sign on it. Got the leopard spot for the vine that was growing up it. Let's get this one over here. I'm gonna have to flip this one over with this fin situation. Oh my. Okay. This one actually, this Jim Overley, this one lived up underneath the shop. I remember when I was a little kid, so I had to, oh, it was underneath the shop since the late 70s. Got the classic sign of the time, burnt brown, little star. I don't think I saw anyone at the shop or team riders or anything, you know, hey, I want to grab that board out and take it for a test drive. It was just left alone underneath the shop. And, this one's here is the Weber Easy Rider, All-American. Yeah, that needs some TLC, but it'll clean up nice. Another big fin situation on all these boards. So I was just talking about these transition boards that were true transitions. Bunger from New York. This was in the New Smyrna Beach Museum for a while. Real nice blue on it, single fin. But they cut them down so much that they you know, made a massive float to them. That's probably, it looks like 3.5, but it's definitely 3 or more. And they would cut them down so much that they had to put a giant fin on them. And most of those things were contest boards. This is another Nichols board with the pigment dye, and I put that in the Nichols category over there. But they had to have so much fins on the back just to control the thing. And in a contest, if you were standing up on it, you rode it to the beach, you got massive points because it was so unstable. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, he's a legend superstar because he can balance on it just to get to the beach instead of the longboards. And this is another Surfboards Hawaii. And this was their Freedom series, which is again a nice little thing with the birds in it and the whole nut and stuff. All right, got some other misfits in there, but yeah, let's keep on plugging away. All right.